Why do we need SUFI? Worldwide, our food systems account for 30% of total energy consumption, over 70% of freshwater withdrawals, and more than 20% of greenhouse gas emissions. And by 2050, the world will need to produce at least 60% more food to meet the demand of growing populations, primarily in urban areas. We must therefore find better ways to produce more food using fewer resources and generating fewer impacts on land, air, and water. How does SUFI address this challenge? By deploying resource-efficient urban farms or hubs. A hub is modular by design as some components are more suitable to different locations, but it always comprises three main elements. First, we start with an existing urban structure, such as a warehouse or manufacturing facility. Then we add a controlled environment agricultural system, like hydroponics, which uses significantly less water and land than traditional soil-based farming. Other farm options include aquaponics and beekeeping. Indoors, we can go vertical to increase the productivity for a given footprint by installing multiple growing tiers on one or more levels. We also use energy-efficient equipment like LED grow lights to extend growing periods and minimize the energy load. And last, we install renewable energy such as solar PV to meet as much of the hub's energy load as possible. Other possibilities include small wind, solar thermal, and anaerobic digestion with combined heat and power. The fresh food produced by the hub is delivered to local consumers, markets, and institutions. SUFI has several clear environmental benefits shown here that help neutralize the carbon footprint of urban food systems. Additionally, SUFI offers several socioeconomic advantages to urban communities, such as increasing access to fresh food for better health and well-being, creating tens of new jobs per hub, generating and retaining revenue within the community, and facilitating urban revitalization to enhance quality of life, reduce crime, increase property values, and lower the costs of city services. To implement SUFI, we basically need money, time, and people. Here we've estimated the capital and operating costs of deploying the first hub in Somerville. Costs range widely because of site and project-specific parameters such as utility rates and financial terms. These estimates are generally conservative as we do not account for economies of scale or available incentives and rebates. We also front-load CapEx with expenses that will likely be otherwise financed. Our target timeline for deploying the first hub is just under 2 years and is again very dependent on project-specific conditions. And last, but certainly not least, SUFI needs partners, particularly strategic partners, public and private. We cannot overestimate the importance of partners in engaging stakeholders, developing business and operational plans, and obtaining funding. I am Sarah Bresniak, a consultant and champion of sustainable business. I want to give special thanks to Nick Hill and Jim Frachet for their expertise and support.